Spending $6,000 American dollars on a propeller might seem excessive. You could buy a decent boat for $6,000, like this baby blue Sadler 25 based in Glimington, or this life-size 3-foot cast of a Tyrannosaurus Rex skull. However, a folding prop can save you your gearbox, engine, or even your boat should it get caught and land you in a pickle. This $6,000 Flexofold prop is one of the many upgrades I'm making during this refit, a worthy purchase and sacrifice to any family savings fund. So don't be a loser and save for your kid to go to college, buy a folding prop instead. Cheers! Yo, so today we're putting on the new prop, which is a folding propeller from Flexofold. This is the old one. This is what came with the boat. Nothing wrong with this. Nice old prop actually, but I'm not using that one anymore. So we're going to go with a Flexofold. Let me show you what we've got. So this is a 3-blade folding propeller. So we've got the blades here, really well engineered. We've got the hub here, bloody heavy thing, where the blades sit inside. We've got the nut, which goes inside, and then we've got a bunch of little nuts and bolts and Allen key parts, a couple of extra zincs that come with it, the cap that goes on top. Then in the box you get some instructions, which is just like an exploded view, makes it really easy to follow, and then some torque settings depending on what size you've got. This is a 30mm propeller shaft, so the nut which goes onto the end of the propeller shaft needs to be tightened to 100 and I think it's 135 newtons. Let's have a look. 135, yeah, that's right. So for that you need a big torque wrench. This goes up to 210 Newton meters, and then for the smaller little Allen key bolts I've got a smaller torque wrench here that goes down to 3.5. These tolerances you have to get right. These are expensive propellers. You don't want to over tighten don't want to over tighten these things or under tighten them and end up losing one of your propeller blades to the ocean. You don't want to do that. So here we go. This is what we have now. I've already sanded all this down nice and smooth. Got all this nice and flush. Got some new seeker around the P bracket, some new seeker around that tube. Don't know what that tube is called actually. And yeah, oh, another thing I actually did yesterday was I got these things. These are really bright Sea Blaze Lumitech. So I got those, I've installed those. Can't wait to get those going on. So yeah, we're ready. We've already got the key in here. I gave this a bit of a sand down because this had some dirties on each side. So that's had a bit of a sand down, so that fits in nicely. So first thing to do is hubcap goes on. We tighten that up to the right tolerance. I've popped this in reverse so it shouldn't spin around. And yeah, we're ready to go. Let's get started. Nice, right. So that is in its place there. Looking good. So yeah, first thing to do is get this on. That goes on here. I'm going to get the torque wrench here, set it to 130, so usually back that out. Yeah, that's already backed out. Take that up to 130, it might be 130. There we go. So that is now tightened to 130. Brilliant. Right, I'm just going to keep you informed of what's going on here. This is actually for my sake, so I know that I'm not buggering this up. Cool, so that's been tightened there to the correct torque. Next thing to do is we've got a little grub screw, I think, yeah, grub screw. So we've got a little grub screw that goes in the top here. That's actually already in place. That needs tightening to 10 Newton meters. So we're going to do that with the other torque wrench that we've got, because that one is for higher tolerances. We're going to do it with the smaller one.
The 2025 Odyssey Sailing Festival will take place in the BVIs from the 1st of April, and the cabins are now available for sale. The Odyssey Sailing Festival is a week-long party on a fleet of incredible catamarans with a group of legendary skippers at the helms. We do regattas, beach parties, raft-ups, and basically experience everything the cruising life has to offer. This is the third festival we will have done, and the second time we will be hosting the festival in the BVIs with Navigare. For the 2025 Odyssey Sailing Festival, the skippers are Dan and Kika, Kiana Welzan, Dustin Reynolds, Glenn Shepard, Lauren Landis, Erica and Warren, Raf and Sasha, Eric the Viking, Holly Martin, Ian Briany, and Laura Decker. If you would like to book a cabin or a berth, visit theoceancruisers.com/Odyssey. For more information, email andy@theoceancruisers.com directly to book.
That's the one. That's it. Cool, so for this, just so you know, if you get smaller torque wrenches, they come with a 3/8 rather than a 1/2 inch. So get an adapter to turn it into a 1/2 inch. I've been sailing around with this thing for years, thinking I'm sorted if I ever need to do anything with a torque wrench, and I'm not, because I have nothing that's 3/8. Everything I've got is 1/2 inch, which is like normal socket size. And then I've got my little adapter on there, so you can put your Allen key pieces in. So that's in. That's now tightened to 10 Newton meters. So next thing to do is start to get the blades in place. And for this, you've got a blade here, for example. Got a bit of crap in there. And then when you mount this, you need your pins. So these things drop in place. They go, which way do they go? They go through there. And then once they drop in, there is a bolt that goes through, which holds this in place here, which are these nice little things. They've already got a bit of Loctite on them. Right, and these bolts that go in place, these need tightening to 12 Newton meters. So we'll get them all in, then we'll tighten them all. Nice. Cool. So next we're putting the bolts in, and these bolts that go through here, these need going to 12 Newton meters, and they go in here. So you might have to mess around with these to get them in the right place, like there. That's it. Cool, so that is all the blades put on, and we've got the keys inside, so that is fixed and locked in place now. So that ain't going anywhere. Really nice. So next thing to do is we get the cover plate on, and this is a very low torque setting, so this is 5 Newton meters, and this is basically the cover plate that sits over the top of here, protects these teeth, and then the zinc sits on top of it. It looks like this, so you can see it's got indents there for where it sits over the teeth. So these are what we're going to put on next, and this is 5 Newton meters. So we're going to lower this down again. Right, and then lastly we've got the zinc that goes on top. They give you 2 zincs, they give you one that goes straight in, and then they give you another spare one with another bolt. This goes on at 10 Newton meters. Unfortunately, I don't have an extension like this long enough on my torque wrench, so I'm just going to put this one in by hand and get it nice and tight, and it should be okay. Cool, there we have it. Installed nice. That took about 10 minutes. And you can see it. Beautiful mechanism. Just fold it away. Perfect. Really happy with that. Cool, so the next things I'm going to do on here is I'm basically going to paint this. I've got some prop speed that I'm going to put on it. And then I've got a small rope cutter, which I'm putting here. Not a fancy or elaborate one, it's just one of the discs with the teeth on. And then I've got my zinc, which I'm going to install here as well. So a little bit more work to do on this, and we're done.